A very good Thursday morning to you, and welcome to the Fixed Wing Guide channel with me, Stuart Lomas. I hope I find you well today. Not a bad day in Manchester today. Changed over the last hour. It was beautiful this morning, sunny, blue sky, so on and so forth. Bit of cloud cover now, not the usual grey rain clouds that we get here in summertime in Manchester, but hopefully they will blow away and we won't see any of the wet stuff today. Busy day today, off up to the fine city of York for a very, very short turnaround visit this morning, taking my daughter back up there, who is universitying for her degree. So back up to York, turn around, come back. There are lots of work to do here at home. Door fitting went well yesterday. Cracking new front door, really nice, really pleased with it. New fire safety rating and a door closer and all that kind of thing, so very happy with that. What I want to talk about today has actually been prompted by a video that I saw this morning whilst pulling myself together from Sam from A Gentleman's Life. If you've not seen his channel, check it out. Sam is employed by the US Air Force, I think, based currently in Germany. A very interesting channel, and he has his own slant on how this wonderful watch world of ours works. So if you've not seen him, his name is Sam, and the channel is A Gentleman's Life. Have a look there. What he talked about, he put the question that he posed was, what is luxury? What I want to say is luxury is a little bit like beauty, and that means it's in the eye of the beholder. Now, a lot of you out there will say, well, that's complete nonsense, Stuart, because obviously you expect luxury to be right at the pinnacle of what we as human beings can make and produce. And you expect, of course, that to be reflected in the cost that you pay. Where I'm coming from is a little bit different, as always, it seems. In the eye of the beholders, where I stand, is you and I, if we want to go out and buy a luxury timepiece, we expect to pay £4,000 up, $4,500 up, €4,500 upwards to 25, 30 grand for the normal stuff, and obviously up to hundreds of thousands of pounds if you're buying for a rare piece in auction. The same applies if we want to buy a luxurious vehicle. If we're looking at buying the new Jag or the Mercedes or an Audi, or higher up the scale even to Rolls-Royce and the top of the line Maybachs and Bentleys and things like that. Of course, we expect to pay big money for all those things. So that, to us, in this kind of setting, is indeed luxury. What I'm talking about is, let us say, if you have a family, well, let me talk from my own existence. I was born in a working class, very working class area. If anybody abroad has seen Coronation Street, certainly some of the early episodes where it shows what are called back-to-back terraced houses, where you've got a line of houses, probably 18 of them maybe on a street, and they will be back to back with a small, as we used to call them, entry up the middle, and a backyard at the back. And when I say yard for our American viewers, I don't mean a garden, I mean a concreted area, and with an outside toilet and all that kind of thing. No luxuries, no bathrooms, so on and so forth. So if you have a family like that, who parents work hard, they work all the hours God sends and get paid very little for the privilege, if such a family then save up their hard-earned money and go on a holiday where in the mornings, for instance, there is a large selection of breakfast foods for which they can have and eat as much as they wish, that the rooms are cleaned and towels are changed and bedding is changed every day, and that the room is vacuumed every day, and that they have the ability, because they've saved a little bit of money, to go out for a drink every night, and that kind of thing. That, to them, as it was to me when I was very young, was luxury, because compared to your normal standpoint of everyday life, that was indeed luxury, because for the rest of your existence you are basically working and living hand to mouth. So, what is luxury? Luxury is something which is obviously by definition luxurious, something that enriches your life in a way that, given another set of circumstances, just wouldn't be the case. And it is something that, under normal circumstance, is outside your reach. So that is that, from my point of view, from the take that it is in the eye of the beholder, as is beauty, is luxury. Which obviously begs the question: if your life is one of excess, if you are a Premiership footballer, let's say, where you are paid enormous amounts of money per week, there, to a certain extent, is no real luxury, because there is very little you can't afford. So by its nature, luxurious living and the acquisition of luxury goods is about the acquisition. It is about being able to afford something which is luxurious to you and outside your normal remit. So is, I say, for me, in the eye of the beholder. It is, if somebody wants to buy a watch that is £400, and they are currently walking around with something on their wrist that they bought from a petrol station, that £400 timepiece would be a luxurious timepiece to them. If you are currently living on a handed down sofa that you got from your mother-in-law, and all of a sudden you find yourself able to buy yourself a brand new leather sofa, or three-piece suite as we call them here, then that to you is luxury. So what is luxury? Luxury depends on your standpoint. Therefore, it is in the eye of the beholder. Let me know what you think about this. I'm not too sure, given yesterday's video, the kind of replies I'm going to get. So, I'm not talking about, let me try and be clear here, I'm not talking about that luxury doesn't exist. Of course it does. Luxurious goods exist. Luxurious lifestyles exist. But for some people, the tag luxury can be brought down a peg or two in price compared to where you, me, they as people are starting off. So let me know what you think about this one. This is my definition of luxury. Sam's done his. If you want to do yours, it would be quite interesting to get this theme going, I think. Do one of these. Talk to me. Tell the rest of us what your definition of luxury is. Anyway, that's it for this one. I am off to York very shortly. Any questions, queries, suggestions, comments for this kind of nonsense, as always, down below. By all means, I will welcome all your comments, and I will do my very, very best to reply to each and every one. Other than that, I may make another one today, not too sure. Lots of things to do here when I get back, because it will be early afternoon by the time I get back, given the delightful traffic on the motorway heading across to Yorkshire, the wrong side of the Pennines. So for now, that's it, and I shall speak to you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.